Yo, yo, yo! NFC South versus the NFL Week 4 edition. Sunday night. Baby! We got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers hosting the Kansas City Chiefs, a rematch of Super Bowl 2 years ago. I don't even know what number that was. In the same location.
Facts.
Mike, let's get into this.
Yes,
let's
sir.
go, man. Tampa Bay Buccaneers obviously playing against the Patrick Mahomes-led Kansas City Chiefs. Look, this is going to be, I think, and these guys, Buccaneers who have probably shown one of the better defenses in the NFL over the first couple weeks, but have had one of the worst. You would say pretty good. I think they got a little better maybe on defense than they have in the past. Offense that has looked good at times, and at other times, like there's been some I don't say miscommunication, but some mishaps between the coach and player, which is, I guess that's the shot on me because I've been wondering what's been going on with the Eric Bieniemy not getting anything, but everybody's going to point at that. Look, that's why. But yeah, man, this is a very interesting matchup. Obviously, Hurricane Ian missed Tampa. That's why this game is able to be played in Tampa, which I think is huge. I think being around and seeing the temperature of a lot of people in Tampa. Obviously, the Bucs went down to Miami to practice, not knowing what Ian was going to do. And he really did not much to Tampa, which Tampa fans and even watch the press conferences of the players. Todd Bowles is like, they asked him when he going to get back to Tampa. He's like, hell, when I get off this goddamn call. Like, they're excited to get back to their home stadium, which I think is going to be huge. Obviously, Tampa Bay's offense has been non-existent for the most part. We can just say that. Something that Tom Brady, I know, is very upset about. Mike Evans has been missing games. Julio Jones missed the game. Chris Godwin, they've been playing with the likes of Scotty Miller. Yes, I said Scotty first. I know they're going to play Brashard Perriman was the one. But Scotty Miller, Brashard Perriman, Russell Gage have been holding down the fort, which has not been pretty. But we're supposed to be getting players back. Mike Evans is supposed to be playing this game. Julio Jones, which Todd Bowles said was able to play that last game. They're saying he's going to be able to play. And now they've added a Cole Beasley, which is the difference maker. And I'm going to let you kind of get into that because you looked at that and was like, this is kind of interesting that they got him. Mike, do you want to touch on Mr. Cole Beasley now being with Tampa Bay Buccaneers?
Yeah, man. Cole Beasley is a guy that Tom Brady has had pretty much throughout his career. He had a Julian Edelman. He had Wes Welker. He's had Danny Amendola. Those guys that can work the slot in the middle, very dependable guys, good hands that are going to be where they're supposed to be when Tom wants to release this ball. And this guy, Cole Beasley, hits that mode. He's a veteran. He's a professional. He's done this many, many years. And just going in a couple of days, he stood out to me last week because those were some tough catches. I mean, he wasn't as quick as he used to be, and that's why he had to reach out and kind of grab, and Tom led him quite a bit. But Tom's like, yeah, I'm going to put the ball where you're supposed to be. You got to make that play. And he did. So kudos to Cole Beasley. Now, if you get Mike Evans back, I will say this. Mike Evans has been a part of one touchdown in pretty much 7 quarters. So I don't know how much difference that's going to be in this Kansas City Chiefs game, but it should look better. Julio, if he plays, which I don't know if he's going to play, to me, that's always a game time decision. I won't know until, what time the game start? 8:15? I won't know until 8:10 if Julio's going to play or not. All right, that's Julio Jones for you. So I don't know. But DJ's hitting this on the nail, especially with Ian. Ian, I thought was going to come through and kind of do some damage like it did to my camera just there, but it didn't. It really didn't. It ended up being a beautiful day. I got a homegirl out there in Tampa, and I saw a story, and it would end up being a beautiful day in area outside of Ian once it cleared through. So The city's going to be on fire. The football team's going to be on fire. This is a matchup, like you said, it's going to be a huge deal in Tampa. And when I initially did this on our live, I was going on the thought process that they'll be playing in Minnesota. I got to look at this. Patrick Mahomes, 800 and something yards, 8 touchdowns, 1 interception. His offense, he's been doing his thing. Majority of that came in one game against the Arizona Cardinals. However, they seem like they got a flow in their offense. Defensively, this is the best defense I've seen Patrick Mahomes have since he's been there. Personally, that's my eye test saying right now. So this is gonna be a good matchup. You got the best defense in the NFL scoring wise, allowing points in Tampa Bay Buccaneers going against Patrick Mahomes boy. And then you got a much improved defense going against an offense that, like you said, have been non-existent, but we kind of get an opportunity to see what the Julio Jones, Mike Evans, the addition of Cole Beasley, the Russell Gages, all of that kind of come into play. How can it be? This is an exciting game, an excellent game. Good job, NFL, for scheduling this game on Sunday night because I'm excited about this one. If I have to make my pick, I'm going to go ahead and do mine and get it out the way so you can have the final rebuttal to everything I'm saying. If I have to make my pick, I feel like the Kansas City Chiefs just have looked better eye test, so I want to go with them.
Okay.
But I see something that's not pretty. It's an ugly brand of football for most fans that I love, DJ, and that is defense. And their defense has been playing Super Bowl caliber defense. And I know they're hearing all that noise about Patrick Mahomes, this and that. They want to still prove that they are the cream of the crop of this football team. And as long as they got Todd Bowles, they got a shot. Oh, I hate this, DJ. This has been much harder as even as a pickup. Give me Kansas City.
Okay.
Give me. Everything points to Tampa Bay. I have to see their offense first, and I seen the preseason, and I ain't like it then either. So I got to see it first, and I've seen it with Kansas City both ends. So tough. Give me Kansas City.
Okay. I can't be mad at that. And look, like I said, looking at this matchup, look, from a Tampa Bay Buccaneers side, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm picking Tampa Bay Buccaneers this matchup. Main reason I'm picking it, because because when we talked about it live, we really thought it was going to be in Minnesota. This end looked like it was going to go directly at Tampa. And I thought that was going to be a black cloud that was going to be over this team. I thought that was going to be a downer because it wasn't going to be a home game. That was going to be considered a home game. And I thought that would play a little bit into it. I mean, between that and then also now with the wide receiver, just the offensive room in general, it has looked very different than anybody expected it to look. I mean, hell, Cole Beasley wasn't even here at the beginning of the season. Behind the top three, which a lot of them were injured at the time, you had, Brashard Perriman, you had Russell Gage, you had Scotty Miller, and that's what we were marching out there. We're now putting them, people are going to be in roles where they were supposed to be when practice begun and training camp begun. Chris Godwin, you don't even know the stats of him. The last time they didn't want to rule Chris Godwin out, they rolled his ass out against the Cowboys. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying they're going to put him out there in this game, but I feel like players are going to be going now to their natural positions. You're not going to have a Scotty Miller being marched out there just to run a goddamn 9 route the entire goddamn game against. Mike, that shit got on my goddamn nerve. Man, half of the field was cut off against the Green Bay Packers because Scotty Miller was being marched out there on the other side. Just tell him, just run, just go. You now might get a better even production out of him because he will have 4 to 5 plays where he can just go run as fast as he can and give that look of we might throw it deep to him. You're going to have Mike Evans now in there. You're going to have possibly, like I said, Julio Jones. You're going to have Cole Beasley with a real week to work inside those lines with Tom Brady. It's going to be completely different than what we watched. And I think that's going to be the biggest difference in this game. Because this offense has been horrible. Mike Evans is healthy. He has not been healthy. Julio, like Mike said, we don't fucking know. I don't know. Even though I want to sit here and say yes, Julio's gonna play. I feel good about that, but I don't fucking.
You should feel good. You should feel good.
Like I said, this offense just being able to actually feel like they can actually do something for once.
Right.
Is a uptick. And like I said, a Tariq-less Kansas City Chiefs team with a defense that's playing higher than they were even in that Super Bowl right now going against the Kansas City Chiefs. You give me the Bucs all day in this matchup, a Sunday night game, 45 get live. It's just going to be so electric on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers side that I got to take the Bucs in this matchup. Even though this is going to be a hard-fought game, it's going to be, put your chin straps, tighten them up. It's going to be fun, man. This is going to be a very, very good game. Like I said, I'm taking the Bucs. I love it.
Hey, I ain't mad at it, man. I wouldn't be. I ain't mad at it. Let us know what y'all think. Let us know what y'all think. Who you got in this matchup? Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, hit that notification bell, all that good stuff, man. DJ said Sunday night game, NFL. You done us right. Well, thank you. Week 4.
And we got our players back. They got it the week right when we get our players back. Let's go.
Yeah, they always setting up for Tom.
Yeah, you got to work some things out probably the first couple weeks. We'll give you a couple weeks to get that out.
Right.
Yeah.
You know.
That's all I got, Mike.
Anyway.
We have